Breaking news, February 28, 2026. The United States and Israel have launched a massive coordinated military strike against Iran. This is the largest military operation in the Middle East since the Iraq War. We are now tracking this developing situation in real time. At 9:27 in the morning Tehran time, the first explosions rocked the Iranian capital. More than 1,200 munitions were deployed across 24 of Iran's 31 provinces. Key targets included the Ministry of Defense, the Parchin military complex, and Iran's Isfahan missile program. The strike was a surgical and overwhelming show of force. American B-2 stealth bombers flew alongside Israeli F-35 fighter jets in what military analysts are calling an unprecedented alliance operation. Bunker-buster bombs targeted underground nuclear facilities that had long been the focus of international concern. Then came the most significant development. Iranian state television confirmed that Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei has been killed. The 85-year-old cleric, who had ruled Iran since 1989, was killed when strikes hit a hardened underground command bunker. Iran declared 40 days of national mourning. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps launched retaliatory strikes within hours. Iran hit targets across 8 countries, including U.S. military bases in Iraq, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, the UAE, Jordan, Syria, and Saudi Arabia. 27 American military installations were targeted. 3 U.S. soldiers were killed, and dozens more were wounded. Explosions were reported in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and near Doha's international airport. Qatar Airways grounded all flights. The Abraham Accords nations, once allies with Israel, now found themselves caught in the crossfire of a war that has no clear end in sight. Global markets reacted with immediate panic. Gold surged to an all-time record of $5,300 per ounce as investors fled to safe haven assets. This represents a 40% increase in gold's price in just the past 3 months, driven by escalating geopolitical tension. Meanwhile, cryptocurrency markets crashed. Bitcoin fell more than 30% in a single trading session as risk-off sentiment gripped investors. Tech stocks in Asia and Europe also plummeted, while defense contractor shares surged to record highs in pre-market trading in New York. Oil prices spiked dramatically as Iran threatened to close the Strait of Hormuz, the critical choke point through which 20% of the world's oil supply passes every day. Brent crude jumped past $140 per barrel. Shipping companies began rerouting tankers away from the Persian Gulf. The United Nations Security Council convened an emergency session. Russia and China, both close allies of Iran, condemned the strikes as illegal acts of aggression. The United States vetoed a ceasefire resolution. NATO allies expressed measured support for Israel's right to self-defense while urging de-escalation. As of March 1, 2026, the death toll stands at 201 Iranians killed, with 747 more wounded. 9 Israeli soldiers were killed in combat operations. 3 American service members lost their lives in the Iranian retaliation. The numbers are expected to rise significantly. Military analysts are warning this could be just the beginning. Iran still has significant ballistic missile capabilities and proxy forces across the Middle East, including Hezbollah in Lebanon and the Houthis in Yemen. A broader regional war involving multiple fronts remains a serious risk in the coming days. The question on every analyst's mind: what happens next? Iran faces a profound succession crisis with Khamenei dead. The IRGC remains intact and is likely to push for maximum retaliation. Russia has called the strikes a violation of international law. China is evacuating its citizens from Iran. The world is watching closely. The USS Gerald Ford carrier strike group is now positioned in the Persian Gulf, reinforcing American military presence in the region. 2 additional carrier groups are en route. This is the largest U.S. naval deployment to the Middle East since Operation Iraqi Freedom. Stay with us as we continue to monitor this rapidly developing situation. This is the most significant geopolitical event of 2026, and potentially of this decade. Subscribe for real-time updates, and share this video so others can stay informed. The world changed today. February 28, 2026 will be remembered for generations.